Some songs don't just age badly, they make you wonder what the band heard in the control room. And in the 70s, that mattered. This was a decade of great taste, huge talent, and producers who knew how to capture lightning. So when a major act released a serious single that fell flat, it wasn't small. These weren't novelty tracks, they were pushed to radio and sold with confidence. Today's video is about those moments when great artists tried to adapt or prove a point and briefly lost the thread. Let's count them down. Number 10, The Doors. The Mosquito, 1972.
No me moleste mosquito. No me moleste mosquito.
By 1972, the Doors were already living in the aftershock of losing Jim Morrison. And you can hear that identity crisis in The Mosquito.
No me moleste mosquito. Let me eat my burrito.
It's a single that tried to sound loose, worldly, almost party bright, but it lands like a band pretending the room isn't emptier than it used to be. The Latin beat and call and response bit feels forced, like a concept that never becomes a song. And as a single, it's a strange hill to die on.
No me moleste mosquito. No me moleste mosquito.
Not dark enough to be Doors' mystique, not catchy enough to be radio fun. It's not offensive, it's worse, it's baffling. Number 9, Kiss. Then She Kissed Me, 1977. Kiss were built for fire, sweat, and volume, and then they released a syrupy girl group cover as a single. The problem isn't that Kiss tried something different, the problem is that it strips away everything people came for. The performance feels like costumes without danger, swagger without teeth. It's rock stars cosplaying innocence. And in 1977, with punk snapping at the heels of bloated rock excess, this kind of polished throwback didn't feel bold, it felt clueless. A serious single that makes a huge band sound strangely small. Number 8, Jethro Tull, Bungle in the Jungle, 1974.
Friday, eating their nuts, saving their raisins for Sunday.
Jethro Tull could be brilliant, feral, and fearless, which is why Bungle in the Jungle stings.
Bungle in the jungle, well that's alright.
It's a single with a big hook and a big push, but it trades depth for a wink and a gimmick.
Yes, I'm a tiger when I want love.
The animal metaphor lyrics are cute in a way that starts to grate, and the whole thing feels like it's trying to be quirky enough to win radio without sounding like it's trying. It's not the worst song ever written, it's worse in another way. It sounds like a band capable of greatness choosing good enough because it's convenient. Number 7, George Harrison, Ding Dong Ding Dong, 1974. George Harrison could write with spiritual weight, bite, and tenderness, and then he drops a single that plays like a rough draft of a holiday chant. Ding Dong Ding Dong isn't a joke record, but it has the thinness of one, a repeated phrase, a forced cheer, a sense that the melody is doing all the heavy lifting.
Yesterday, today was tomorrow.
As a serious single, it's frustrating because it makes a giant feel oddly disposable. You can hear the intention, ring out the old, ring in the new, but the execution feels like a slogan printed on music. Number 6, Jefferson Starship, Count on Me, 1978. This is the sound of a band sanding down its own edges until there's nothing left to grab onto. Count on Me is smooth, soft, and engineered for comfort, and that's exactly the problem. Jefferson Starship weren't born to be wallpaper. This single sets in the late 70s zone where rock starts borrowing the safest clothes in the closet, hoping nobody notices. It's not terrible in the way a train wreck is terrible. It's terrible in the way a once dangerous name becomes a brand. A serious single that marks the moment the bike goes missing. If you're still with me, you've definitely got opinions, so drop one now. Which 70s single made you reach for the dial back in the day? And if you love this kind of no-nonsense rock history, subscribe. We go deeper than the usual greatest hits playlist. Number 5, Bob Dylan, George Jackson, 1971.
So they cut George Jackson down. Lord, Lord, they laid him in the ground.
Dylan tackling a political subject isn't the problem. It's Dylan tackling it in a way that feels strangely unfinished as a single.
But they were frightened of his power. They were scared of his love.
George Jackson has urgency, but it also has a stiffness, like the song arrived before the melody did. As a statement, it's admirable. As a 45 meant to hit radio and stick, it's awkward.
For a $70 rivalry, they closed the door behind him. Real, Lord, Lord, they cut George Jackson down.
The big band version tries for punch, the acoustic version tries for intimacy, and neither quite becomes inevitable.
Prison guards, they cussed him as they watched him from above.
It's a rare case where a vital topic can't save a single that doesn't fully click as a song you choose to replay.
They laid him in the ground.
Number 4, Led Zeppelin, Mak'er, 1973. This one always starts fights, and I get why. Zeppelin could do no wrong until they tried to borrow reggae's bounce with a wink so broad it turns into a smirk. The groove is sticky, the chorus is memorable, and yet as a single it feels like Zeppelin playing dress up. It's not that experimentation is bad. Zeppelin experimented constantly. It's that this experiment sounds like the band laughing at the genre while using it. Compared to the menace and majesty they could deliver, Mak'er feels like a detour you didn't ask for. And radio got it anyway. Number 3, Wings, Good Night Tonight, 1979. This was the moment many rock fans quietly checked out on Wings. Good Night Tonight isn't bad because it flirts with disco, it's bad because it sounds calculated. Paul McCartney had already proven he could bend genres without losing his core identity. Here, that identity feels deliberately muted. The groove is slick, the chorus catchy, but the song plays like a strategic move rather than a creative one. As a single, it signaled that even one of rock's greatest songwriters was willing to sand off his edges to chase the moment.
Don't get too tired for love.
And while it sold well, it left a lingering impression that Wings were drifting further from rock urgency and closer to safe, trend-aware pop. For longtime fans, this wasn't evolution, it was disengagement dressed up as confidence. Number 2, Peter Frampton, I'm In You, 1977.
I don't care where I go.
After Frampton Comes Alive, the world expected fireworks, and this single arrived like a soft focus apology.
That I never had.
I'm In You isn't embarrassing because it's tender, it's embarrassing because it's safe in a way that feels strategic.
'Cause you gave me the love that I never had.
The production wraps everything in romance and restraint, like the label wanted to guarantee radio by removing risk. And for a guitarist who'd just become a phenomenon, this sounds like the moment the marketing department grabbed the steering wheel.
I'm in you. You're in me.
As a serious single, it's a classic case of a huge artist shrinking himself to fit the format. Number 1, Styx, Babe, 1979.
Be on my way. The time is drawing near.
Babe is the ultimate late 70s rock sell-off single, not because it's a love song, but because it's a love song designed like a surrender flag.
I'll be missing you.
Styx were built for drama, riffs, and tension. This single replaces all of that with soft rock polish and a melody that floats where it should punch.
Giving me the courage and the strength I need.
And yes, it worked commercially, which makes it even more infamous. It's the sound of a serious rock band learning they can win bigger by playing safer. And once you learn that lesson, it's hard to unlearn it. Here's the truth. The worst 70s singles aren't badly written. They're the ones where great artists chased radio or trends instead of themselves. Now, tell me yours. Which serious 70s rock single can you still not defend? Drop it in the comments. And if you're here for real classic rock storytelling, not Wikipedia recaps, hit subscribe. We'll keep the needle moving.